What's good, YouTube? In today's video, we'll be reacting to a video by Antonio Talks. It's called Gen Z Has No Social Skills. I'm Gen Z. I think he's Gen Z. I think he's like 24. I watch a lot of his videos. I like most of his videos and what he has to say about his perspectives on his things going on in the world and stuff like that. Um, so I'm interested in this one. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Jones. Kruger man.
That I'm a part of, we got a problem. A lot of us don't know how to socialize with folks. Growing up, I would consider myself to be an introvert. Like, I knew how to make friends and I was a friendly person, but at the end of the day, I did prefer to be by myself. Now, this was a good and bad thing because, like I said, I feel like it kept me out of a lot of trouble. But two, maybe doing these things would have sharpened my social skills more. But who was to say if I was more like outgoing with people, maybe I'll be more ahead than what I am. But back in 2023, I noticed that my social skills weren't as sharp. So one of my 2024
Hmm.
resolutions was whenever I see another black man specifically, I would speak. Now, I did this to work on my social skills, and I also did this because, the stereotype that black men, we just all mug each other and we don't respect each other, yada yada. So whenever I saw another brother,
It's crazy because like I've had I've had this same like I don't know if you want to call it an epiphany or a revelation or whatever the case may be, but I've had this same like moment where I'm like, bro, I'm having a hard time like talking to somebody or like I can do it, like I know I'm capable of it, but sometimes I don't know. I feel like this like as I'm doing it, this feeling hits me where I just don't want to talk to you anymore. I just don't feel like it. So I start being short, or I'll just kind of hit you with like real short answers, like, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, I feel you. Like, and I don't really want to keep talking to you, like, and I make it very clear. Um, but it's crazy that like, I guess a lot of other people around my age group like it seems like they feel the same way. Like, uh, um, because I mean, as growing up, I had friends. I went out and played. I was very social, but I think like over time, as we developed more, as we grew up with different technology and having phones and laptops and stuff like that, slowly but surely, like we start hanging out with people less. Now, even after high school, I still hang out with friends, but after a certain point, you know, I don't know. You just kind of like you just working and you consuming a lot of social media and stuff like that. You just kind of, I don't know, life passes and you're not really interacting with nobody. So I don't know. I guess you just kind of, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And I definitely find myself sometimes responding very awkwardly or just kind of my social battery draining very fast if I am in a situation where I have to interact with people like constantly. Again, I could do it, I could push past and do it, but uh, you know, I don't really want to all the time. But let's see what else he has to say about this.
I would hit him with the head nod and even try to do small talk with him. Fast forward to 2026, I'm still doing this. Whenever I go to the grocery stores, Best Buy, or anything like that, I'm saying what's up and making small talk to people. It's not even just black men at this point. As I get older,
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say originally. That I did promise myself I would start just like speaking to people as I like walk, as I'm walking through the street, walking, past people just to, hey, how you doing? Good morning. But then I'm like, but I guess in practice, like I'd be thinking like, what if I speak to this person and then they like want to keep talking and keep talking? Then I'm gonna get annoyed. Like,
I truly want to be a more outgoing person. When I was younger, and I feel like a lot of people from Gen Z want to be this nonchalant, chill dude. And listen, bro, that personality is not as cool as you think it is, especially if you're forcing it.
Every time I walk into the fucking store, I'm the main character, bro. Literally. I'm getting fucking coconut water, bro. And this fat guy comes next to me. Hey, buddy, what you think about this coconut water? You think it's good? Why are you talking to me, bro? I don't know you. Like, people just want your fucking energy, bro.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm spiritual.
Bro, you think you're the main character, bro. You're not important, bro. He's just socializing. That's it. He's just trying to be social, bro. He's just talking to you. It's not that serious, bro. You're not important. Trust me. My goodness, bro.
Bruh. Energy is a real thing. But sometimes y'all make me not want to be spiritual, bro. Not everybody wants your energy. Not everybody is trying to drain your energy, bro. Damn, man.
I just looked at him like this. And I walked away, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, it should be funny as fuck, bro, when you realize that this shit's a fucking game, bro. Like, these spirits try harder and harder to clench onto your fucking energy, bro.
Yeah, my dog has lost the plot, man. He has truly lost the plot. And this is how a lot of people from my generation act. They don't want to talk to people. And if someone is talking to them, they're trying to steal their energy. And I seen someone comment on this video like, bruh, y'all gotta let that main character shit go. At the end of the day, bro, humble yourself. We truly are no different than any other person on this earth. And sad to say, bro, in the next 100 years, nobody gonna remember us. Like, sad to say, when you think about it, nobody gonna, you feel me? Which is a dark thought. I'm sorry to make things sad, but that's the true reality.
No, it's true. Shoot, the only people that we even remember now is the people who made big waves. Like we know names like, you know, MLK. We know names like, Malcolm X and W.E.B. Du Bois or whatever. Like we know like the people who were like scholars or made, big waves, through history. But all the people that was around them, like we don't know any of their names. Anything they did through their life, we do not know about it. Like you have to be, you know, somebody who really had a big impact, like globally or yeah, I would say either globally or at least, in your country for you to really be remembered for years of, years upon years after your passing. But, I don't know what the rest of my life is going to consist of, but I mean, I don't really care about everybody remembering my name. I really just want to at least leave something, I don't know, have a good impact before I go and have something to pass on to my family, something that I own. I don't know. It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
Put yourself on this high horse. No one's trying to steal your energy. Just conversate with people. You know, you might have learned something from the dude. Now, this video, I don't know if this dude is trolling or not, but this is true. It truly pissed me off. And everybody in the comments was on him because they thought we was gonna be on his side. But the title says science-based lifter gets schooled by Jim Unk and almost gets in a fight. So he was working out and the older dude saw that his form was off. So he came up, he said, hey, y'all saw what just happened, right? And like I said, I appreciate older people like this, bro. When me and my wife first moved into our neighborhood, we had a neighbor that was like just like this, cool as hell, right? He asserted himself, he introduced himself, he came and rang the doorbell and just talked to me. At first I was like, why is this nigga doing all this, right? I'm like, like that was in the back of my mind. But as weeks and months and the year went on, I was like, okay, man, this is a cool dude and I really appreciate that. And this is what we miss as people. Like I said, there is no more community. Everybody's just to their self. Your neighbor used to be shit, your damn one of your cousins or something, like, right? You're supposed to be tight knit like that. But nowadays, everybody today say everybody just go in their house, come out. Go in their house, come out. Nobody's outside. You know what I'm saying? I do see that still. I do see cookouts and stuff, but it's not as much as I would like to see. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm getting off topic, but let's get back to this video.
Yeah, sit back down right quick.
He talking about touch counters.
Oh, okay. So what you want to do is you want to lessen the weight, concentrate on closing it in. Oh, okay. So, all right, close it in right quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, but don't grip it. Hold on, leave it like this.
The hand?
Yeah, like this. Push it. Can you push it?
No.
All right, don't grip it. So, that means you got to use all this up here to concentrate.
Bro, these touch counters pissing me off. He just trying to teach you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all-
Like, dude's such a weirdo, bro. Like, you really think you're that special? Like, that somebody really, hey, bro, he's literally just trying to help you, bro. You're way too full of yourself. I swear to goodness, bro. Like, dude's weird as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Too many people think they're the main character, bro. In every facet of life, I'm seeing that way more and more. Like, everybody think, like, either somebody's out to get them or, like, oh, why are you talking to me? Like, oh, like they just above everybody. I hate that, bro. I hate that type of personality. Stop it, bro. Corny.
Man, damn, you at the
You-
gym.
You're a nobody, bro.
Chill. I can understand if you was somebody just touch you, but you at the gym, bro. He's trying to teach you.
If you do this, just say you ain't doing nothing for your chest. So watch this. All right. Now,
And he's and the nigga swole as hell, bro. You need to take advice from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would appreciate that. He giving you a free out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a older gentleman come in to the gym while while I was at the gym and I was hooping and he 1v1 me and anytime that um I don't know if I let him score or something like that. I had to do like 20 push-ups, and I could have been acting just like this. Like, man, go ahead, bro. But I'm like, bro, if he's helping me, you feel me, get a proper workout in, and I'm like, shoot, I'm with that. Let's do it. You feel me? But like this is corny, bro. I couldn't imagine acting like this to somebody who's just trying to help me. Like, I mean, unless it's like, in a condescending way or, it's like a backhanded, like you on some weird type stuff, like you really trying to make fun of me, I'll peep that. It's different, but he's genuinely trying to help.
man. All right. Now you see? Now concentrate on this.
And that's way better.
Now snap it. All right. Now watch this. Hold on. All right. Now try it. Right there. That's where you going today. Do 10 of those, 4 times. And just concentrate.
Yeah, he gotta be trolling. He gotta be trolling.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Jim Unk. I appreciate the help. I will not be doing that. Oh my god, y'all.
You
I
need
hope
to.
he's playing. I truly hope he's playing because that nigga gave him some solid advice. And oh my, this post right here is so real. So it's a Desi Banks skit where he, I guess, acting awkward. And they posted this shit, got 300,000 likes. It went crazy viral. But we're gonna take a look at the comment section after the video done. It's just him being socially awkward. Acting like he on the phone, you know what I'm saying? They said life at the high school. Now everybody want to be socially awkward, that's what I'm saying. Is it a trend or y'all really like this, bro? What's going on? Stop acting nonchalant. This shit ain't no act. Fake texting in public so I don't have to look up. Damn, man. We got to get out of that, bro. We got to. I've had my times of doing this, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday, I ain't gonna lie, I went out in public. I went to like a local park and I was just reading my book. And like when people walk by, like I was trying to interact, like I would look up, but folks would just be looking straight. So I was like, fuck it, I ain't gonna try to interact. Like I just be trying to do little shit to be social. Niggas was just on their own time, and bro, I feel like we just, you know what I'm saying? I think we need to socialize more, man. He said, I be wanting to be social too. I don't know what the fuck wrong with me. I mean, brother, you just gotta get out there, man. I feel like everybody, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be embarrassed. That's how you grow, shit. If you asserting yourself first and being that person to put yourself out there first, and you get rejected, bro, you just gotta soak that feeling in. You can't be, you gotta just be like, okay, I did it, right? Because you're not gonna get reactions like that all the time. Someone replied, nah, for real. Every time I want to say something to just tell me to stop. I don't feel like I fit in. I just want to go home.
I've been seeing so many takes online and just even in real life of people saying that Gen Z are becoming more conservative and they're really kind of given into purity culture. And I think a big reason for that is just because they've been embarrassed into it. I hear millennials and
That's a fact. I'm sorry to cut him off already, but just think about it, right? If you go online right now, find somebody dancing at a party. The comments are going to be like, bro, why are you dancing? Why are you doing all this? 30-year-old man, by the way. It'll be comments like that of a man enjoying himself at a party.
Bro, men can't do nothing, bro. People are too afraid to do things on their own, so they shame you out of doing it because it makes them feel more comfortable. Like anybody who's like, "Oh, you're 30, by the way, still doing this, still," you feel me? Some things are, you gotta grow up and mature, but a lot of stuff, it be normal stuff. You can't drink tea. You can't, you feel me? If you wearing long socks, I don't know. If you have braids, if you're, I don't know, anything. It could be any little dumb little thing that they come up with that they're gonna shame you out of doing just because again they're not comfortable with it, so they want you to be uncomfortable. Like, man, ignore all of that. I don't care, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Personally, Like people who's like 70, like let's say they're like 60 or 70, but they still dress like kind of urban. And I don't know. I find that so cool, bro. I don't know what it is. Like I feel the opposite. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, why are you still dressing like that? You old as hell." Like, man, I think it's cool personally. Like, man, I forever had it, the drip, the salt. You feel me, bro? Why not? It's day life. If that's how they want, if that's how they coming, let's let them. You feel me? But again, because you feel uncomfortable with yourself, you projecting that onto somebody else. It's weird, bro. It's weird. I don't understand it.
Party. Or say somebody posts a video of them being outgoing, doing something out of the ordinary. They're going to get clowned for it. So like I stated in the intro, everybody wants to be this nonchalant, cool person when not everybody is
They're
like
not
that. Like,
cool.
bro, just be yourself, have fun. Like, why are you being so lame? Quote unquote lame.
Older people.
I feel like people need to, yeah, I think people need to start shaming those people more. Some people who be looking down on everybody, who, you feel me, look at everything like, oh, it's lame, it's lame, it's like, oh, nonchalant, I'm cool, like, oh, yeah. In real life, it do not look how you think it looks, bro. It look corny. People just kind of get uncomfortable with you and avoid you. Like, it don't make you look cool, bro. I ain't saying you gotta be all out there and in everybody's face and, hey, how you doing? Like, I ain't saying you gotta be like that, but I've done it too. Like, kind of, at one point, I definitely thought the whole nonchalant thing was like just make you look cool. Like, it really don't. Like I said, you just be lonely for real. And some people are cool with that, but you definitely don't look as cool as you think you do.
Talking about how they used to go out so freely, dance, make a fool of themselves, just have a good time because they didn't have to worry about people recording it, social media, things of that nature. And I hear Gen Z, people my age and even younger, talking about how they wish clubs were different, how they wish parties were different, and just the overall experience of being out and about. But they're scared to because they want to look cool. They don't want to look like they're
Yes.
trying too hard. They don't want to, one, be recorded, and two, God forbid that video get viral locally or on a platform and just have their whole kind of vibe exposed. I also think with like the different and rising economic.
The crazy thing is, a lot of them people, like, some people might get clowned, but like, I feel like some great moments could come out of situations like that where you get out your shell, you just dance, you let loose, you just have fun, have a great time. Like, people may laugh, but like, I feel like one, you'll have a lot more fun when you let loose, and two, you feel me? A lot of the time, people ain't even really, at least people who also know how to have fun and aren't super judgmental like the people we're talking about. Like, they gonna look at it like, oh yeah, they're a vibe. Like, oh yeah, I would love to be around. I would love to have a friend like that. X, Y, and Z. I don't feel like it's gonna be like as bad as, you know, they're thinking. I think they're overthinking it. Is basically what I'm saying. Which again, I've done it too. Like, so I'm not saying I'm excluded from that, but I'm just saying like, just thinking about it from, I don't know, in my opinion, a logical perspective. Like, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you think it is.
Pressures that this generation is facing.
Shoot, even with me doing, YouTube right now, shoot, I didn't have the confidence to do that. I procrastinated on this for a long time, for years. I've been wanting to do this. Like, I got TikToks where I was, doing my acting, doing skits and stuff like that. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And that was like 5, 6 years ago. That was like 6 years ago. And I've been wanting to do YouTube, but I'm just forcing myself to. Like, I'm finding the confidence regardless to do it anyway. And I feel like that's what, more people need, to just do it anyway. No matter how scared you are, no matter what people gonna say, bro, you only got one. As far as we know, you only got one life, bro.
We don't feel comfortable taking as many risks or kind of living on the edges more. Housing is expensive, school is expensive, jobs are hard as hell to get. So we don't really feel like we have, I guess, a real chance.
Yeah.
Or not to say we don't have a real chance, but it feels like taking a chance, like taking a risk back then feels even riskier to take right now given the situation. And this brings me back to my original point with the whole conservatism and purity culture thing. You know, you're seeing a lot of younger people rush back into the church and different religious institutions, having a more conservative viewpoint on things, like going to bed at 9 p.m. and all this kind of shit. Like, largely in part because it's harder to criticize. Like, if someone is like, yeah, I'm waking up, doing this, exercising, going to bed at 10 p.m. instead of clubbing, in a world where, you know, social media is huge and your perception and reputation can be changed within, you know, one viral video on accident, it's easier to defend yourself saying, okay, well, look at me, I'm doing the right thing, so like, you can't tarnish my name, you can't embarrass me. It's like, unfortunately, I feel sad that Gen Z kind of got embarrassed into, you know, being kind of cookie cutter, being very straight cut. But at the end of the day, when you're facing the type of societal pressures that they have, many of which no other generation has faced before, specifically like social media and things like that. Not to say that, you know, we have it worse in some generations. It's just different. It's just different. That's a fact. All that said, I'm not surprised that things have turned out the way they have.
Let me know your thoughts on this though, man. Do you fit in this category? Do you know people that fit in this category? And if you're the opposite, like, what are ways that you've got yourself out of being socially awkward? No more talking though. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out It's 30 Old. It's not.
But yeah, man, that's been a video. I mean, I pretty much talked a lot through that video, so I mean, you know my thoughts, but let me know yours down in the comment section down below. And bro, turn on post notifications, like right now, bro. Just go hit it. I'm telling you, and subscribe. Like, what are you doing, bro?